Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, lumbar decompression stretch for L1, L2. Now I do make a lot of great content here for folks suffering out there. Bulging discs, herniated discs, lumbar stenosis, lumbar arthritis, sciatica nerve pain. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when some new great content is up there for you guys to get you back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today folks, we're going to be looking at L1, L2 decompression stretch. Now, actually somebody commented a few weeks ago saying, could you please show a decompression stretch for this vertebral junction because they had a disc issue at that area. Decompression work has been shown to help significantly with disc injuries, bulging disc, herniated disc, sciatica, etc. I use these particular type of stretches a lot in my recovery programs, and I cannot take credit for this stretch itself. It was created by a man called Dr. Guy Voyer. I'll put his link down there in the description, go and check him out. He developed a system of fascial decompression stretches called L2A, and it basically is a decompression type stretch activity, which we're going to undertake in just a second, and it's using the body's own forces to create a specific amount of tension to create a decompression to happen at a specific vertebral junction. And you can do decompression for all of the joints of the vertebral column. So today's going to be L1, L2. Now, let me just explain a couple of things before we start. These particular stretches, they are quite hard to do, quite technical. So please watch the video all the way through, repeat if necessary. And of course, don't forget to comment if you're having problems at home. Now, we want to create opposing forces to create this decompression. So we're going to have different levels of tension, which we're going to go into in just a second, right? Which will allow us to create that decompression. Now, this is not a typical passive static stretch. We just, hold, stretch something. This is a under tension. You're going to be constantly under tension to perform this particular type of stretch. Okay, so L1, L2 is going to pop up on the screen there for you. It's that segment of the lumbar spine. Where do we start the stretch? Okay, so I'm on the mat here. You want to be on the floor. You want to be in your stocking or bare feet. Okay, so shoes off. And we're going to start, I'm just going to show you here. You want the legs around about 90 degrees at the hips, okay? Basically as wide as you can put them up to 90 degrees. If this is as far as you can go, that's your individual maximum. That's where you're going to go, okay? You can get them out to 90. Fantastic, all's the better. Now, we want to put in tension in the lower half of the body. How do we do this? We are going to bring the toes back towards the knees. We are going to rotate the inside of my edges in, okay? And we're going to rotate my legs in. So, not out, in. This tension here, I maintain, okay? I'm going to keep that in position. Now, I'm going to extend my knees, lock my knees. Some people, you'll be able to lift your heels off the floor. I cannot. That's okay. It is to your individual maximum. Okay, so I'm locked my legs. They're not excessively like tight as I can. I've just placed the lock on. Okay. Now, upper body, you want to be sitting up nice and tall. And to start with, it is quite good to use a wall here, like I've got a wall here behind me, just so you can get the support necessary. So it's quite hard to hold yourself in this position to start with. Bring the arms up here like so. Now you want to be somewhere about 90, to be exact, 135 degrees, okay, apart. Now, look at my hands. Fingers up towards the ceiling. We want to rotate, externally rotate them out, okay, like that. And we bring them back into that position. This puts in tension all of this section here, okay. Now, this is the start-finish position. Just relax for a second, okay, because you're going to go into the stretch and do it properly in just 5 seconds. We're going to turn on everything. Legs, rotate in, toes back towards knees, rotate legs in, lock knees, hands in front, rotate around, come up, roughly 90 degrees apart. Now I want you to tuck your chin in and push the arms up, away towards the ceiling, okay? And at the same time, keep those legs rotated in. That is that you want to keep the tension, knees locked, rotate the legs in, toes back, all that stays maintained, and you push, keep your chin in, push, push, chin in, and you really push, try and push those arms away and up towards the ceiling, okay? Push, push, and relax, okay, back onto the wall. Now, let me talk through it again with a few little tips and hints. So, I've got the wall behind me here because it is very difficult. I'll show you from this side here. When you're just starting out with these types of stretches, to hold yourself in this position. Okay, so I'm in a neutral position, pushing up, 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 up. My arms are pushing up and away. Some people, your position here. This might be your start position here. That is okay. If that is your maximum as an individual, that's where you start. All right. As I said, you can use the wall behind you because it is a good guide to start with. Okay, I'm actually leaning on the wall here, in position, rotate the legs in, remember, toes back, and I push that way, okay, up. So I'm going out to the corners of this room. Push, 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 chin in, okay? Now, try that a couple of times, 15, 20 seconds, feels okay. Bring yourself off the wall, okay? Try to hold yourself in this position. You will get stronger at it the more you practice, and I'll come on to time, tension, repetitions in a second. But as I said, if this is where you are to start with, I'm not 100% neutral here, that is your start position. It's okay. You work from there, okay? Same with the legs. If this is as far as your legs can go, that is your position, okay? Somebody say, oh, but I've got cramp, but I turn my legs in. Just relax them off for a few seconds, let the cramp dissipate, turn the stretch back on. But if you've got issues with your shoulders, perhaps this is as high as you can lift your arms, okay? That is your maximum, that's perfectly fine. You get the tension on the tissue here, that's what you want, and you push, okay? It's always to your individual maximum. Okay, how long should you do this for? Right, when you start out as a beginner, you want to start probably 15 to 20 seconds in one go. And I want to encourage you to only use 50% of your power when you start these stretches. If you go at it 100 miles an hour, hammer and tong, okay, you're like people tense up their face, okay, they're shaking, oh, they hurt their shoulder, they push too hard. Start with 50% of your power, okay, the first couple of times you do it, try it once, twice a day, 50% of your power, 15, 20 seconds. Maybe after the third day, you go up to 70% power, okay? Lift the time to be 30 seconds. And you want to gradually lift up that power to 100% by the end of 7, 8 days, okay? Relax in the face, keep breathing, okay, don't hold your breath when you do it, all right? And you want to increase the time under tension, the time you hold it for, up to 60 seconds, up to 1 minute. I would not do this type of stretch first thing in the morning. I would wait at least 4 hours before doing these types of decompression stretches. If I only did it once during the day, I would do it before I go to bed, okay? It's going to help set the spine before you get into bed. Yes, you can do it throughout the day, but I would tend not to do do one for 30 seconds, then do another 30 seconds, another 30 seconds, it's tiring. Maybe do it once at lunchtime, a couple hours off, do it again in the afternoon, evening, before bed, okay? Just take your time and build it up gradually, all right? If you've got any questions, comments at all about this particular decompression stretch, hit me up in the comment section down below. There's 2 more videos going to pop up for you in just a second. They're going to be for L5S1 decompression and L4, L5 decompression. Go and check out those other L2A stretches as well. All right, guys, listen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.